I've been working on the thumbs and I've decided I don't like these light bits here. So I'm going to go in and try to take them away. I can think of no logical reason why there'd be such light bits down here. It's too far. Can't see. Do you know, it's so undefined. I'm going to put some colour in from further back. And then push it around. Bigger. Let's align that. It's beautiful. Come on. There. You see how it's building up? Maybe just enough to scatter some of these darker areas around. Still going bigger. And see the pink here is usually a chromatic aberration. Not sure about this dark emerald. Yeah, it's nice and dark. Usually you find there's a consistent blend from light to dark in one direction. So if you want to make an area lighter or darker, you just have to carry from one area to another. Don't really need to think too hard about it. It looks quite turquoise over here to me. A bit more green. This is going to be fun. Get my exact brushes out for that. let's do some chin. Push. And this time I'm going to go into Preferences, General Program Preferences, and turn on these two options in Display and Caching. So to use precise cursors, show brush outlines, and it's in Display and Caching. And now, for this, make it quite a bit bigger. So 20. But I'm going to narrow it. Am I 20? I could go more. That's about right. Now, find a comfortable height, and then rotate the brush. So, left to decrease the value, right to increase it. Try and line it up with what I think is the edge of the chin. And I've got a fade on 16 pixels, so I'm unlikely to go too far. Do it gradually until the edge is as defined as I want it to be. Can't see the big picture here. It allows for greater precision. In the past, when I've been smoothing and there's a push brush on here, which is that, and if you right click that, it's a smudge brush, which is definitely different, but I don't know how. In the past, when I've been using that, I've noticed you tend to find a pale line, a pale halo, and that is sort of an indication that you've got the variations in luminosity either side of the line you want to define. You've got them right. Rotation, okay. Try and keep the rotation changes in a uniform way, because this is basically, it's quite a smooth curve here. Now let's see what does it. I do it in twos. So there's facial feature. Can't be sloppy with that. I will have to lift up above it at some point just to make sure I'm not doing something absolutely terrible. You see? Come on. I'm going to leave it slightly fuzzy behind the glass. The edge here, slightly fuzzy behind the glass, because I reckon that's where you get it. Wondering where. Should probably try to eradicate the potential aberrations in the colour before I started pushing them towards the line I wanted to find. Actually, let's try to. Two might be a bit shallow. I might go to foot. The background is not pink. Not pink. So if you get pink on it, it probably shouldn't be there. Line might be straying. If this area appears too blank towards the end, I'll not bother to come in and make it a bit more interesting. The worst things to do, and the best things, are the really delicate facial features like the eyes. Whew! The battle of wills with those things. You have to have with us. To do an eye. I shall do this one, tied to this line, and then zoom out to see if I've got it right. This is more in me. Maybe I should draw it on if I continue. Maybe just guess. Just carry on. And the curve, if anything, should be becoming more shallow at this time because it's on getting close to a horizontal. There's something quite magical, I'll show you here, that it doesn't seem to matter what hue, it's definitely not what hue, or even what luminosity or saturation either side of the line happens to be. If you keep pushing like that, your line becomes more defined. And you think it would make a difference, that it would look lighter. It wouldn't blend. But actually it does seem to work, and there will be a science behind that. I don't know. See that line there? That was created just by pushing from one side and then the other, or one over. It was all that colour before, closer to that colour. Quite peachy pink there. And you see the white halo that is forming? That, I think, is quite remarkable. How it does that. It might just be an optical illusion. Oh, wrong one. Pins are usually quite nice. Not intimidating. That is a little bit too much there. I understand it's implicating changing the luminosity. It's just a little bit too strong. So I'll chop that up when I go back now to my creased outline brush. Another thing that helps sometimes is if you keep going and then you go along a little bit, you get a really sharp line when you do that. My angle isn't perfect here. What's that? Left. No. Push this thing away. Visualization. Getting behind the pixels and pushing, so I'm just trying to give a sharper line. If you're over the pixels and you pull, it blends. Come in. So there as well. rotation. Nearly there. The closer it gets to the glass, should it remain defined, or do you know that's wrong? And the line would be more like that. Yeah. You can use these flattened brushes to poke along the length rather than just spread in from the side. Long and a little bit less. Very well, very quickly. I'm going to change to the crystal. The 100 references. General program preferences. Use sure. And change the size back to is similar past series and fade rest. What's happening? What's the It's actually doing anything. Fade off. Oh! Right. I'm going to undo to where I last see a change here. So I got it on 80. So I couldn't see any difference. 8, not 80. Fade back on. There. Shouldn't be there. I'm really perplexed. Maybe it's this that should go in. Right. Okay. Line. Just more that way. Ooh. I'm going to clear it out so I can see the line. Turn the fade right up. It's not the line I think it should be. So this does not feel good. No. Yeah. Move it. Freehand. Move it there. Feather. Something. I'm going to copy and paste an area. I think. This way. Try and move it. Take this off. Don't like doing this. I need to find it for this one. more. Let's see if it's hiding here. That might be it. This is going to look, ouch. Oh, okay. Blend the line. Just covering this little front. Kind of highlight there. Let's just get the line. So down here, it's the remnants of where this edge was. So this is all wrong. Blend in. Bigger brushes. Look at this first. is indeed. Just to make sure not to leave any remnants of the process. The rim of the glass needs some definition here, definitely, but I'm just getting rid of this bit of cheek here. Trying to draw light to light and dark to dark. I think I actually noticed the component of hue that makes up colour, along with luminosity and saturation. Luminosity, changes in luminosity are what make lines, make shapes that we can identify. That's what I think. Except for pink. Look at that. 12. Let's go the second way. I wonder why it turned out to be pink that was the colour of the chromatic aberration. What is that, cyan? But cyan is only a thing in printing. Just look at it. Trying to figure out the colour. I know, I'm making such a mess of this. The line, I'm going to pick up a bit of light over here, just to define the line of the rim of the glass. Where's it going? This is very much some basic logic of what a glass held in somebody's mouth actually looks like. But it's not the most important thing, not logic. There's more of a line there now. So, oh, I like to do stuff really zoomed out. If you have the fade just right, it doesn't tend to look too messy when you get really close either. But otherwise, with a little longer zoom like 20, a long fade rate like 24, it looks really scratchy closer. And everything here is going in random directions. So I'm just trying to get the colour of the luminosity right. So it's really just a lot of residual more than you know. That's the cherry Ada thing. So really, doing what into it. This line here needs a continuation of dark cherry colour. And blend it. When you get in really close like this, it's very easy to do something that completely changes the complexion of the image, because you can't really tell from this small preview screen what it's changing, and even the smallest pushes and smudges become a massive difference. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, except to make things smoother, more blended, more defined if they need to be. It's good to keep zooming out, just to get a rough idea of what's happening. Need a lot of rebuilding here. Let's fade. Just because you have a fade set to a certain number, like 24, it certainly doesn't mean that you have to use the full 24 pixels and have the fade going all the way to the end of the stroke. Indeed, it's often good to get the brush strokes considerably shorter than what the fade rate is. A lot more control. You need to watch what's actually happening. This, so if you jump up, but this needs pulling down back. You can see the individual pixels here. So that's real detail. Just the act of pushing one side against the other, just a tiny bit, creates definition. Yeah, it's something with first one going on. The light is all over the place. Nice. It's just real. Shut this back away, Chris. Shut it. Don't do it dark there so much. Don't know what that is. Accentuate the light in this area. This is the line. The two. I'm gonna go to 10. So along here. Oh, on top. Right click for light. This is the light and darken brush. Lighten by RGB, darken by RGB, that is. But do find that if you use it too much, it decreases saturation as well. If you lighten too much. Is that the light? Yeah. So this, I'll push this in. And this has to be faded right in. See, even though it's on 24 though, because I've got it set on 80 opacity, if I only push it for 12 of those 24 pixels, it will drop to 40 opacity by the end of the stroke. Does that make sense? I'll do a proper demonstration at some point. Where am I going? It's basically that line there, I think, is where the image thought the edge of the glass was. I'm not really paying too much attention to this zoom level now, as I think you need to find what's comfortable with any particular area that you're working with. And maybe later on you can try different things to make sure it still works as an image. You do not want visible pixels. Getting that? It's a slightly darker edge on the inside, just sort of the illusion of a curve. How can we achieve that? Oh, it's really haphazard. Just by drawing in the dark edge. But you have to be exact if you can do it like that. Quite often it's just easier if you're careful and spread along the edge a dark from an area that works. Get a lot more tone wash. It's not like that. I mean, slightly darker. Right. I think it's going to help at this point to the extremity of the shadow here. So I don't think that's right. Much smaller on phases. I'm going to 20, just I'm getting quite close to the edge, so I don't want to affect the rim of the glass. I'm going against the line very carefully. This is zoomed at 100% here. So I'm guessing this is what the eye would say. It's pointed out. I quite like the little knobbles and bumps, but I understand that they are really exploded pixels and not art. So that's when you start to get a feel for it. And you can make it 100% zoom. It seems to fade with the edge, and that's possibly how it should be. It's going to need very careful attention. It's more like it. Yes, still bothering me. Ooh. See, this, it starts to look like I've done something bad. It should be darker over here. Don't make these light areas a little smaller. Better. I'm going to try and be quite deliberate because I don't know, I quite like that, the way it does that. With it graded. So just a little too bright. Check out this stuff. Good. Dissect it. There's a line there, I don't know what that is. Cut it up. Turn the fade off. Be brave. Turn the opacity down. Move it. Bigger. I'm still trying to draw light to light. Where it's too dark, I'm drawing light to light. Not just light to light. Where it's too light, I will dark to dark. Ultimately trying to get a blend because I don't think that it really needs that much definition. I'm going to fade on this. I'm going to put the fade, I'm going to make it big. can be a bit of an issue maintaining your attention on what's happening in the periphery, because some of these little brush strokes in isolation affect everything. Too dark there. Darker there. What does a 60% be? Or 60 pixel? Ooh. It's a bit chaotic. So no idea what this looks like. So now it looks like this must be darker. It's way better.